What's up, everybody? This is Meta Martin. The concept of this channel is I'm on a quest to become a video game hero. But in real life, training to become a video game hero is not very profitable. And so I have to do a little thing on the side from time to time in order to make a few extra bucks. And one of the things I do is I flip video games and video game related products. And I'm going to show you 3 of the things that I successfully sold today. First of all, a 3DS XL fucking NES edition. Now this is not as good as it looks because it is water damaged, and I clearly labeled it as such in the eBay auction in which I sold it. Which is probably why I sold it for like 50 bucks. If I'd been a little more dishonest about it, I maybe might have made more. But I was not, because I could not bring myself in good conscience to do that, despite the nature of the character that I portray. You see, I do have scruples. Just because I believe in subjective morality doesn't mean that I'll just rip people off randomly for no reason whatsoever. I have reservations about these kinds of things. But yeah, I sold this because it got damaged when I had it in my backpack, and I can't use it, so I sold it as like 4 parts as is or whatever, 50 bucks, even though I bought it for like 100 or something. But it all works out because with it, I bought a pair of Beats headphones for $50, and those are like normally $150. So it all evens out in the end, doesn't it? You miss a show on TV, they rerun it. Another thing that I have sold today, a Sears Fall/Winter 1987 catalog. I sold this on Amazon. I bought it on eBay for like 20 bucks and sold it on Amazon for 55. And the reason why I bought these, essentially, was because I knew I could do that. And also because I thought they would have like video games in them. And I wanted to make like lists of the video games that I had in them and put them on an SD card and like play all the games in the catalog. Because, I like to do that sort of thing for some reason. But as it turned out, there are no video games in this catalog, because it's from 1987 and video games weren't really a big thing then. I mean, they could have had video games, but they would have had like fucking Gyromite and Super Mario Brothers 1. So, what was I thinking getting this fucking catalog? And if you're thinking of flipping catalogs and making bank out the dick fucking flipping a $20 catalog for $55, I wouldn't suggest it, because that catalog sat in my back room for months before it sold. I mean, yeah, it works, but you need like plenty of time on your hand and plenty of storage space in your house to make it work. So basically, the only way it works, you can make money off of it, is if you don't really need the money. If you're looking for a quick fix to all your financial woes, flipping catalogs is not the way to go. And the third thing that I have successfully sold is SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. As you can see, it's the Japanese version. But because the Neo Geo Pocket Color is region free, you can play the English version of this game with the Japanese cartridge. You just have to have your Neo Geo Pocket Color set to English or American region or whatever. And it's pretty easy to figure out how to do that from within the operating system. So that's great. And if you've never played this game, I highly suggest that you do so. It's not on any form of virtual console anywhere, as far as I know. So, I would suggest that you emulate it if you haven't played it. Or if you have reservations about playing games that aren't being sold and don't make any money for the companies that made them in any way, if you buy the original version, but you feel the need to have the original version anyway, go out and buy the original version. You can't buy this one, though, because I sold it to somebody else. If you can remove yourself from the cheapy SD super deformed graphics, you have a very solid fighting game. It's basically like Street Fighter. It's King of Fighters on your Neo Geo Pocket Color. You have your single battle, you have your tag battle, you have your team battle from the KOF. You have 2 different battle systems, of which I only use one, the Capcom style. Although you can have the SNK style where it builds up from your from your attacks and from getting attacked, and you can charge the power or whatever. But yeah, it's a very versatile fighting game. There's a million ways to play it. There's every character you would probably want to play, and a few bonus characters that you might not anticipate, although you would probably anticipate like most of them. There's a couple of oddballs in there. So yeah, that's what I've successfully sold over the past couple of days. And I'm making bank out the dick off of these items, let me assure you. Although not really, no. Really, if I was buying these items to flip them, it would be horrible. But because I'm in the process of selling virtually everything I own just to pay the bills, you know, it's working out for me just fine for the time being. But it can't continue indefinitely, and I hope that if you like this video and this sort of great content, that you'll support me on Patreon, that you'll do the research and figure out how to do that, that you'll support my Kickstarter, that you'll kick me money in by any means necessary to support my epic quest to become a video game hero, to give people hope that they can be video game heroes and not have to trust in any form of organized religion or institutionalized society. Alright, peace. Don't hate. And remember, if you must hate, by all means, hate yourself and not others. Okay.